This is John from L.L.C 3D, and today I wanted to go over a project that we had worked on recently. And we're going to kind of take you through everything from the design, 3D CAD, all the way through the physical prototype and then the shipping portion of this prototype. So what you're looking at here is the basic design. This was done after, so at this point we'd already done the 3D scanning, and we had done the 3D modeling to compare the accuracy of the 3D scan to the 3D model that we had created. And what I'm showing you here is the accuracy check. So at this point, we have the model done. We have the scan data inside of SolidWorks, and we're going to do what we call a body compare. And we're going to compare how accurate we are from 3D scan data to 3D model data. And what I'm showing you here is they're overlaid. They actually get that we use the 3D scan data as a template, and then from there we can actually do this comparison and see how accurate we are from the 3D model to that scan data. And what you're looking at is this little heat graph. Everything in there that's a color other than black is plus or minus 5 thousandths of an inch or better. So if it's green, it's exactly, right on. And then once we're done with that, we go to the 3D printing. Once we get the plus or minus 5 thousandths of an inch, and we're happy with that, we move on to the 3D printing setup. And what I'm showing you here is just a quick overview of how we do the setup. So in this particular process, we're using an SLA 3D printer. And what we're doing here is just the basic setup. So because this is SLA, we're trying to keep supports minimized, and in a second here you're going to actually see the supports get generated. So they look like little scaffolding, and then you have to pick that scaffolding away. And one of the downfalls of SLA is that scaffolding can create inaccuracies in the dimensions, but they're easily sanded away. So what we try to do is minimize the number of supports that are on this, and that's what I'm showing you here. And now we send that job to the printer, and what you're seeing here is the actual 3D printer in action. So this is actually printing the physical prototype. So this is a time lapse of that 3D print. The material that we're using here is a rigid material. It's an extremely rigid material, extremely stiff material, only has flexibility of about 1%. It has a higher temperature resistance, but it's great for tooling that needs high stiffness. And once we get done with this, what we're going to show you here is the accuracies of our printers and our processes. And this is the actual 3D printed parts once they were cleaned up. So this is the prototype, and we're going to show you that these things slide together almost perfectly. So if you or someone you know is looking for 3D printing, product development, tooling, 3D modeling, reverse engineering, patent help, look us up online at wellstronics3d.com or give us a call at 612-587-2812. Thank you.